Hi, Lily.
Hi.
You're sitting there in your pants, aren't you? Because we're going to Taekwondo. Um, keep the camera where it is. And they're the bunny pants as well. It's not a good thing. Um, sorry, Tiger. Hey, tonight I'm going to teach to you all about what are we doing this evening? We're doing um, well, first of all, we're doing what DNA is, actually. Have you ever heard of DNA?
Yeah,
Have you?
I have.
Oh,
In
very good.
Jurassic World Lego,
Okay, very
the
good. Well, we're going to
film.
find out a little bit about it. Here we go. You know already about cells, don't you?
Yeah.
And you know that our body is made up out of cells, right?
Yeah.
So if this is a cell, inside the cell, it's got this bit. Do you remember what that bit's called?
In the middle,
Yeah,
the nucleus.
very good. Now, what I want you to do is to imagine just the nucleus. So let's have a look just at the nucleus, okay?
Yeah.
Inside the nucleus, there are 23 pairs of those sausages, right? Okay. So 23 pairs of sausages. And the sausages are called chromosomes. Can you say that?
Chromosomes. I've heard of chromosomes.
Really?
Yeah.
Where have you heard that?
One of your lessons.
Ah, in the background. Okay. So you, in every cell in your body, except for a particular group of cells, which we will come on to when you're a bit older, um, there are 23 pairs of these sausages. Does that make sense?
The
Called chromosomes.
chromosomes.
Yeah. Now, if we take a leg of one of these sausages and have a look at it in a bit more detail, a little bit closer up, we see it's sort of like a little ribbon, right? This is the leg of the sausage. And there's these little proteins. They're called histones. You don't have to worry about those.
Histones.
Oh, darn. That's a word that's going to embed, isn't it? Okay, don't worry about those, okay? But can you see the ribbon there?
Yeah.
If you have a little look at that ribbon in a bit more detail, that is DNA, okay? And DNA looks a little bit like this. I
Like two
can't draw
lines
DNA.
going around each other.
Oh, well done, matey. Where did you know that from?
Jurassic Park.
Really good. Okay, so you've got your nucleus. Happy with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside the nucleus, you've got 23 pairs of chromosomes. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
In each one of those chromosomes is made up out of chromatin, which is like DNA and proteins. But from that, you get the DNA. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So we now come on to what this DNA looks like. Now, I just drew it like this, didn't I? We say
Yeah.
it's a double helix. That's just the shape of it, right?
Double helix?
Yeah, it's a double swirl, basically.
Yeah,
Now,
but in real life, it looks like surrounding each other at the same level.
yeah, if I was to unwind it, it would look like a ladder,
Yeah.
okay? So, just to remind you, you've got your nucleus, then inside the nucleus, you've got your chromosomes, and inside the chromosomes,
You
really
got
tightly
the
wound,
lines which go like,
yeah, and you've got the DNA, yeah?
yeah.
Okay. Now, this DNA has what's called bases along its length. In other words, it's got special chemicals, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. So
You're
each
all putting them
rung,
in the same spot.
yeah, each rung of the ladder has one of these bases. Okay, this
Yeah.
is, remember, the DNA. And the four bases, one has the letter C, One has the letter G, one has the letter T, and one has the letter A. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, they stand for things. The C stands for something called cytosine, the G stands for something like guanine, the T stands for thymine, and the A stands for adenine. But let's not worry about that right now. Just remember CGTA. So to recap, you've got your nucleus. Inside the nucleus, you've got your chromosomes. If you
And
unravel the
then the
chromosomes,
string, and then the ladder, and
and
then
then the
the
ladder,
DNA
and
circle.
the ladder is the DNA. This whole thing is the DNA, okay?
Yeah.
And the DNA has these bases. Now, what's interesting is if you've got a C here, the G is like its friend and joins next to it. If you've got an A here, the T is like its friend and sits next to it. All right, so C goes with what? Just
Um,
checking you were listening. C goes with,
T. I
no,
mean, G,
C goes with G, and A goes with
T,
T. So if I said to you that we had a length of DNA here and we had C, 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 what would be on the other side?
A, G, G, G,
G, G, G. And if I said we had T, A, what would be on the other side?
A, T,
A, T. And if I said we had C, A, T, what would be on the other side?
A, C, T,
Say that again.
A, C, T,
No, we've got C, A, T. What would be on the other side?
T, A, C,
What joins onto C?
C, G,
G. Very good. What joins onto A?
T,
And what joins onto the T?
A.
A. So you'd have GTA. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've heard of GCA.
I'm sure you have. Um, don't know in what context, but anyway. Um, you're certainly not Grand Theft Auto playing. You're certainly not playing Grand Theft Auto the evenings, are you? Um, all right. That's called the genetic code. In other words, that's the code that's inside your body that tells your body what you are like, that you're a little Alvin, right, Nate?
Yeah.
And that I'm a big fat daddy. Yes?
No,
Makes
you
sense?
won't.
So if you've got your DNA here, oh, I can't draw it, look. If you've got your DNA here and you unravel it and you've got C, G, T, we know on the other side that must mean you've got G,
G,
C,
G, A.
A. Very good. And if you've got lots of letters, all of these letters are a code, a special code that says what you are like. Now, the code that makes you, Alvin, if you were to write all the letters down that are in the DNA, it wouldn't just fill a piece of paper, it would fill enough pieces of paper to fill our book cupboard that's behind you. All right. So
Yeah.
that's a lot of pieces of paper. So this DNA is very, very complicated, isn't it? Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, matey. Well, that's DNA. Thank you for coming along. Bye.